FTK here with Melvin from After Hours Hypnotherapy. How are you doing today, Melvin?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Out of curiosity, why did you call it After Hours Hypnotherapy?
Well, I found that there was a real need um, for for therapy that was simply after hours, after normal business hours. My own experience, I used to be in medical school and had to work had to go to school from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every single day. You couldn't take time off. You would get dinged. You would potentially fail your course for taking a day off, or for having to visit whoever you needed to visit. And I had to constantly fight for my own hypnotherapist's 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock spot. And he works an hour away, or 45 minutes or something like that. So when I came into practice, I realized that since I constantly had to compete for Paul's 6 and 7 o'clock, that means other people probably had to do the same thing. So I decided that I was going to be open, you know, to do extended hours. I mean, you can see me in the morning, but I'm not a morning person, and I run until 11 o'clock at night, and also on weekdays and weekends. So
That's good that you're also thinking about not just your own situation, but also considering that, hey, other people go through this too. What inspired you to get into hypnotherapy?
this, I don't think anybody really grows up and says, you know what, I want to be a hypnotist when I grow up. I was in medical school instead, um, and I already had an anxiety problem, and I was highly advised to go seek out hypnotherapy. And I didn't like this idea because I thought that was really, really stress. That was going to be more stress than I needed. I didn't need anybody walking through my subconscious, and I also didn't really know a lot about it. So when I had to go on a leave of absence because I ended up sexually assaulted, and basically was failing everything because you can't miss any time in medical school. Um, I went off and actually decided to take some time to just learn what it was because I was at my wit's end. I had failed 8 different anti-anxiety medications, and I learned a little bit more. And I said, okay, well, I'm willing to definitely learn more about this. I'm also willing to experience it. So I found this hypnotherapist, and and we kind of bonded over the fact that I was taking some hypnosis courses, so I actually understood what he was going to do, and he went in and he fixed the anxiety problem. And while I wasn't planning on becoming a hypnotherapist at the time, I just wanted to learn. I had another therapist who said, um, based on your situation in medical school, if this happens again, um, you need to really have a backup plan. And he informed my husband, he didn't tell me first. He informed my husband that he was going to pay for advanced hypnotherapy training for me at the Hypnosis Motivation Institute, which is a nationally accredited college of hypnotherapy. And I looked at that therapist at the time. I couldn't believe that, but it was a really good thing that he did pressure my husband into doing that, because I later got accused of raping somebody in medical school, which I'm a female to male transsexual. I literally do not have a penis. And I was like, I can't deal with this stupidity anymore. You guys I cannot rape you. I mean, I'm not even in the same, I was never even in the same room alone with you. And I left and just did hypnotherapy full time. I graduated my school with honors, did my internship in record time, and it ended up being a really good thing.
Oh wow, that's definitely impressive considering the you getting accused of rape and you also being sexually assaulted. Um,
Yeah, I literally, like I said, the rape thing. I literally do not have a penis. They couldn't. The witness and the witness and the alleged victim couldn't even agree on what my alleged penis looked like. Like they disagreed over whether I'm circumcised or not. They didn't even think that, oh, you don't actually have a penis. I don't have a penis. And you would know if I was circumcised or not. First of all, I'm Jewish, so if I mean, the odds are, yeah.
are there any are there different types of hypnotherapy?
It's mostly one thing as a whole that's called hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy, in and of itself, is simply, um, taking a person, putting them in an altered state of consciousness, a trance, and giving them therapy while they're there. We yeah, now there are different modalities to hypnosis. There are more direct methods and more indirect methods. The school that I teach, or that I teach, the school that I graduated from teaches a very, very direct method. And that works on some people. It doesn't work on everybody. I primarily focus on a different method. So instead of capacity hypnosis, which is what my school teaches, or the school I went to teaches, I actually prefer the Ericksonian methods, which is a very, very indirect method. And I have had like no resistance from clients or anything doing that. And they all seem to really, really enjoy it. Probably because most people don't really like being told what to do. And this is a way of getting them in and not, having to tell them what to do.
Yeah. Are there any specific methods uh, in the indirect modulation that you tend to use most often?
Well, since I do tend to lean towards the Ericksonian uh, methods, that just means that I'm basically going to be doing a lot of storytelling and metaphors. And that's basically what I do. I have to find some nice ways of knowing what I want them to do, converting it to something that they're not going to fully recognize, and let them come up with it. They think they're coming up with it on their own. I'm really giving them those suggestions. There's also NLP, which has a lot of embedded commands that you're not necessarily going to always notice. I'm still working on that, which if anybody knows anything about the Ericksonians, they're going to be doing a lot of NLP. I just don't. I currently do not feel like an expert in it, but I don't think anybody feels like an expert in NLP. So that's another method that's going. I just don't use it very frequently, but I will be that will be improving in the future.
And just out of curiosity, on a side note, this hypnotherapy is in no way controlling a person, right?
No, it tends to give more control than it takes. It really is a way. I mean, I cannot force you to do basically anything. Now, I know people are always thinking about stuff like the movies, about how the hypnotist is making them do weird stuff, robbing a bank. Now, as I tell this to my clients, now if you want to go rob a bank, you're going to probably do it. I'm probably not going to have any influence on you. But if I put you in this chair, tell you to rob a bank, most likely you're just going to pop up and go, seriously? And you're not going to do it. Because hypnotists can't make anybody go against their value system. I can't also make you pop up and give me your credit card number. I mean, if you want to give me your credit card number and tell me to charge $1,000 to it, that's cool. But I can't make you do that. But in order to, I'm helping you get more control over whichever issue you have. You have an anxiety problem? I'm teaching you ways to help get control over that anxiety problem. I'm not controlling you in any way. Same thing about weight loss, smoking, whatever. I'm giving you the tools you need to basically help yourself. That's all this ends up being. It's very, very resource driven. At least done properly, it's resource driven. And internal resource driven.
Separate you from everybody else?
Well, actually, I'm one of the few hypnotherapists that does hypnosis in an LGBT friendly environment. And actually, I call it doing LGBT hypnosis. That's not really accurate because, it's not like LGBT people have a special form of hypnosis just for them. But I do um, when I'm doing some of the work, child work, for example. I'm one of the only ones, or at least the only one that I'm aware of, as far as I know, in the whole U.S. That might not be accurate, but I know a lot of hypnotherapists, and they say I'm the only one doing it. So I'm going to make the assumption that they're correct. That I will ask the correct questions ahead of time, so that when we go back and say, if let's pretend we're doing inner child work, which is a whole different type of hypnotic tool. We go back, and I'm using the correct terms that to not jar the person out of trance. I know. Oh, well, before we do this, okay, you're trans. Okay, well, how would you like me to address your child self? I'm apparently one of the only hypnotists that's actually asking those questions. So I am. That is one of the things that does make me very different. As, and I'm also one of the few that's doing virtual. Although I do know a lot of my colleagues that are moving towards virtual, they prefer to do things in office. I kind of prefer to do things virtual, but I'm very, very flexible, and I'm, like I said, I'm one of the only ones that specifically is targeting the LGBT community for help. Having, being LGBT myself, especially, going after the transgender community, of which I'm also a member, because they tend to have very, very high levels of anxiety.
That's good that you're thinking of more than just the usual clientele. Um, have you ever encountered any hurdles while uh, performing hypnotherapy?
Are you referring to like the client, or are you referring to in general? I'm a gay transsexual Orthodox Jewish person in the South, so I have hurdles up the wazoo. Are you just referring to the clients, or business in general?
Business in general and for the clientele.
Okay, so all of the above. As I mentioned, I am a gay Orthodox Jewish transsexual who lives in the South, and I have a disability and a mixed race. There is no way I'm not going to have hurdles living where I do. I live in Augusta, Georgia. It is not the most liberal place in the world. It's actually the most conservative place I've ever lived. And I lived in the North Georgia mountains for several months. So just being in existence is a big deal. I've had lots of people that are targeting me to shut me down simply because of one of those other factors. But lots of people refuse to work with me for being LGBT. It's like, refuse to work for me because I'm Jewish and not Christian. I mean, simply put, there's going to be hurdles everywhere. I'm getting more than I think is normal. Plus, of course, there's a situation of there's another hypnotist that recently moved into town. He's gotten several other hypnotists, because I was not the only hypnotist here. But he's sending out cease and desist letters because he thinks he's better than everybody. And he did that to me, and I basically am kind of telling him to go away. He's causing a lot of problems. So I'm even having some problems with the other hypnotist because, it is what it is. Apparently there can be only one because he thinks he's the Highlander or something. Now, as far as the clients go, trying to get clients especially if you're. I'm a direct pay clinician. I cannot take insurance, um, and people are also scared of the hypnotist. You know, I don't go out and watch some of these movies that people watch about evil hypnotists. Okay, I have not watched Get Out. It'll be a while before I watch Get Out. I've got other things to worry about. But people are coming in with strange fears. Sometimes I don't understand where they're coming from, but I try. I try to keep up with whatever the latest fears are. Now, I've also had some very, very difficult clients that I've had to dismiss from my practice. But most clients that come in and are paying for their session actually are pretty good. They might be scared, especially the first time, because if you've never been hypnotized before, you don't know what to expect. And I understand that, which is why I have my own YouTube channel. But the hurdles with the clients is mostly that I have to beat their fear in order to let them have a good job or do a good job on them. So that's the closest I can come up with.
It makes sense. Now, aside from your website and you said YouTube, is there any other social media that people can find you on?
I think at this point I may in fact be on most things. Facebook, After Hours Hypnotherapy, Twitter. In that case, it's basically my name, Mel. So MELS. That's for my middle name. Marsh, MARSH. So that's my Twitter. I'm available on LinkedIn if that's what you like. Um, those are my main things. I'm also on Google Plus, but I don't think anybody actually uses Google Plus. So I have my own. I have my blog on WordPress, etc. But that's going through the practice's website, which is www.afterhourshypnotherapy.com. So I'm very easy. I'm very easy to find when anybody wants to search for me. All they have to do is search for my name or the name of the practice. I'm everywhere.
That actually makes it a lot easier to find you, keeping it simple and sweet.
Worse.
Yep. Is there anything else we want to add about the After Hours Hypnotherapy?
Well, if anybody wants to get a free consult, I'm doing a 30-minute free consultation. You can book on the website.
Alright, you heard it here first, people. 30-minute free consultation. Um, Anyways, I'll see you guys next time, alright? Bye.